Madam Speaker, small countries like ours do not have an overabundance of high-level manpower resources. It is imperative that efforts be made to bring together the intellectual capital required for the conceptualization and formulation of economic and social policies as we seek to maximize economic growth and social and economic development. The public service plays an important role in the formulation of public policy, but has limited capacity and capability for carrying out all of the tasks assigned to it. The National Fiscal Policy Panel, NFPP for Dominica, can complement the resources of the public service and bring increased substance, objectivity, and independence to the deliberations of the government. A National Fiscal Policy Panel can make up enhanced national governance through its consultations with and openness to various groups and individuals in the society who may have ideas and proposals for moving the country forward and dealing with the pressing issues of growth, social integration, and employment generation. It can provide a forum where various studies and reports that have been conducted on Dominica can be brought to the table and deliberated on with a view to advising on possible approaches to their implementation or integration into broad national policy. To perform this function well, the NFPPA must have credibility, both in terms of its composition and independence. Its membership must include persons who themselves have intellectual credibility, whose training and work experience enable them to make a contribution to the work of the panel, and who can bring intellectual independence and objectivity to the consideration of important national issues, while being sensitive to social realities and possible unintended consequences. The transcendent purpose of the panel would be to advise the government on how to maximize opportunities for increasing economic growth, social integration, and employment generation. The panel would need to be supported by a small secretariat of persons with research capability, energy, and competence in economics, social sciences, or other related fields. The National Fiscal Policy Panel for Dominica will be modeled on fiscal policy panels established in Jersey and elsewhere. The terms of reference for a National Fiscal Policy Panel for Dominica could include the following: to serve as a sounding board for government policy proposals and to provide guidance on its efficacy, efficiency, and implementation; to provide a forum for groups and individuals to recommend and comment on policy proposals; to review documents emanating locally, regionally, and internationally on matters of economic and development policy, with a view to advising on the utility for purposes of national growth and development; to keep the state of the economy, including fiscal, sectoral, and institutional issues, under constant review, with a view to be helping to ensure consistency with broad national goals, identifying areas of concern, and making recommendations for treating with them; to monitor the implementation of policy decisions with a view to assisting with their effectiveness and efficacy; to review and make proposals for improving the environment for investing and doing business in Dominica and attracting foreign direct investment; to provide critical focus on the growth sectors of the economy, and where deemed necessary, advise on policy matters impacting performance; and generally, to assist in ensuring good national economic management, ensuring that there is a sustainable fiscal plan, and the maximizing of opportunities for economic growth, as well as enhanced national governance. The members of the panel will be appointed by the Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, who will take into account their experience in the relevant fields, for example, in the fields of economics, public financial management, sectoral expertise, private sector expertise. We envisage a series of staggered terms of office of the three experts in order to allow for a good mix of fresh and continuous thinking, with a maximum appointment of a non-renewable 5-year term. The panel will be provided with the resources required to carry out their function. Relevant regional and international institutions such as the OECS, the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, the CDB, the World Bank, IMF, Qatar, ECLAC, and UE will be alerted to the establishment of the NFPP and to its deliberations, and they will be invited to support its work technically and to attend meetings where necessary on matters where they have the relevant expertise. Madam Speaker, it is my intention to name the members of this distinguished panel of experts within the next 30 days so that its work can commence in earnest effective 1st September 2017.